Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining today. I'm going to do my full review after a little over 50 miles on the Altra Torin 9. I've been trying to get in my 50 miles in these pretty quickly because there's a lot of people that want comparisons to other shoes. I've just gone a little over 50 miles. I wanted to do my general overall review on today's, and then I'll make follow-up videos with specific comparisons to other shoes. The Altra Torin 9, I think, was a major upgrade for Altra on the Torin series. I've been a Torin wearer for several years. I think I ran in version 1.5, then I ran in the 4, the 4.5 Plus, the Torin 5, the one that cut into your ankle, the 6 where they softened it a little bit, the 7, the 8, and now the 9. The original Torins, I think, had like a 26 millimeter stack height in the heel, 26 millimeters throughout. They went in up to a 28 millimeter stack height around version 5, I believe. It was either 4 or 5, 4.5 or 5. And then they also transitioned from, they had a regular EVA midsole through 4.5. They had a Quantic midsole, which was still an EVA based foam. I guess they've all been EVA based until throughout, but then version 5 they had their Ego Max, which is really version 7 is where they went with the Ego Max. And but then they up to the stack height from 28 to 30, I think, in version 7 with the Ego Max, and that became a little bit too soft and squishy for me. But now the 9, I'm sorry, I may be off a little bit on my history, but in the 9 they have gone from that 30 millimeter stack height that was in the 8. They dropped it to 28, which was something I really like because it doesn't give you so much foam. And they've gone to their P35, their polyolefin elastomer foam, which definitely has more rebound. The testing I have on most EVA foams is that they have like a 30% rebound, whereas the POE, the polyolefin elastomer, the P35, is more like in the 60% rebound, 60 something percent rebound categories from the research I've done. So it definitely feels more bouncy, whereas in the 8 I felt like I was squishing down and didn't get enough rebound back. That is not the case now. You got a little less stack height, so you don't squeeze down as far, plus this foam just bounces back further. They've gone to a dual density foam of this, so they're actually calling this the P35X, which is the dual density. It is and you can feel it on foot, it is a little bit firmer foam along the outside of the shoe, and then the inner core is softer, and you can feel the softness. It still does give you some pretty good bounce. I like it. It's a vast improvement over the ride of the Torin 8. They retooled the upper some. It was a nice breathable upper in the 8. It still is in the 9. They definitely widened the laces in the 9, which I think probably gives a little bit more adjustability. I'm not exactly sure why they made that change, but I've had no problems with it at all. The tongue is a medium cushion tongue, but what they've done to it is they've made it really soft on the underside. So I think if you wear these barefoot, it's going to be very comfortable. The cushion around the heel collar is nice, and I'd say medium to high thickness, probably medium. You still got some good structure to the heel counter. And then the huge upgrade that I think they made was they went to a Vibram XS Dura outsole. It's one of the first ever road outsoles from Vibram, but I used to run in my old Merrill Bare Access that had a Vibram outsole. I guess they were meant for the trail, but it was a very light amount of cushion, and I ran on the roads. So I do know that this is going to last longer, and the grip is really good. Even walking around the running store, I could hear it. These shoes still are squeaking, and I'm 50 miles into these shoes. And I have not really run in the rain yet in these, but I have run through some puddles and things like that, and the grip is phenomenal. I'm really impressed by that. One of my things that I have not liked a lot about some of the Altra outsoles is I felt like the rubber wore a little too quickly. It wasn't horrible. You're still going to get 350 miles in them, but you weren't going to go beyond that. These, I think, your outsole will not be the problem in going to 450, 500 miles. Anyway, so as far as the look goes, I do think they might have narrowed the heel a little bit, but for my foot, it actually fits a little bit better through the midfoot. Some people with a really wide foot that go to Altra because of the wide foot may not like that, but for me it feels really good. Anyway, I am impressed with the updates. Of all the things that I was starting not to like about the Torin series, this seemed to correct it. I really enjoy them on the run, and I'm looking forward to doing more comparisons to some of the other shoes in my rotation. These will not be my only shoe because I like running between 0 and 6 millimeter drop, but I do like doing spending some time every week in some 0 drop shoes. So right now my primary 0 drop shoes will be these and the Magnifly 6 from Topo. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Really enjoying the shoes so far. If you want to follow along and see some of my further comparisons coming up on the channel, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button. It helps more people find me in the YouTube algorithm. Other than that, that's really my thoughts for today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and keep moving!